On March 11th, the Manitoba Government and General Employees Union, or MGEU, issued a strike notice for more than 300 workers at the Métis Child, Family and Community Services Agency and Métis Child and Family Services. And if an agreement isn't reached by Tuesday morning, they'll begin striking. The two agencies fall under the Métis Child and Family Services Authority, a nonprofit organization governed by the Manitoba Métis Federation. MGEU President Kyle Ross says workers have been without a contract since January 2023 and are asking for wage parity.
Our workers are looking to be paid the same as they're paid in the civil service, same as the folks who work directly for government who do the same exact work. We're looking for parity because we know if they create a two-tier system, unfortunately those workers will go where they can be paid more.
On March 6th, 63 workers were laid off from the two agencies. In a news release published on March 7th, the MMF cited funding shortfalls as the reasoning. While the province provided $2.4 million in funding to the two agencies, the MMF said $8.75 million is needed to prevent layoffs and increase wages. However, Ross believes the layoffs were a tactic to persuade workers to accept a lower deal.
We've been at the bargaining table with them for a long time, and it's only once we had a strike mandate that the layoffs came to fruition or came from the employer, so we really feel it's a bargaining tactic.
The MMF also pointed to a jurisdictional dispute between the provincial and federal governments on who is responsible for funding Métis CFS agencies. APTN reached out to the Manitoba Families Minister, Nahani Fontaine, and Patty Haiju, Canada's Minister of Indigenous Services, for comment. A spokesperson from the province confirmed that the Manitoba government has provided Métis CFS with $56.9 million for 2025 to 2026 for staffing operations. If an agreement isn't reached by tomorrow morning's deadline, workers could be on the picket line.
We're actively working to try to avoid a strike, but there is essential services in place, so there will be workers to provide some of this service. It'll be at a lower level. It's not a place where we want to be, and we're actively working to try to resolve this, but it's really we're talking, but we need the employer to come with us, right?
While not available for an interview, Mona Boers, the minister responsible for Métis Child and Family Services, issued a statement on Monday. It said the two agencies presented an offer to the union over the weekend, which was denied. It also said the province's funding letter only includes salary increases and does not include $1,800 retention bonuses, salary step increases, or shelter staff funding. It concludes by stating that until the jurisdictional dispute between federal and provincial governments on Métis CFS funding is resolved, quote, the funding situation of the Red River Métis CFS system will remain the same, unquote. Sierra Buttons, APTN National News, Winnipeg.